everybody, this is day 3 of our self-isolating series. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to work on a yoga Pilates sequence. So I hope you're all doing well out there, and great stuff for doing this video. It really helps with self-care to have our bodies moving, especially when we're so static, staying at home all day. So do have plenty of water throughout the day and make sure you have plenty of rest tonight. And let's begin. So we're going to start on our back. If you don't have a block, don't worry about it. If you don't have a mat, you can just do it on a blanket as well. So come down onto your back. If you do have a block, place the block in between your knees and come down onto your back. So the heels are pretty close to the hips, and the hands can just rest either side by your hips, and just take a moment to lift the ribcage up, slide the shoulder blades underneath, and then place the ribcage back down. Close your eyes for a moment and just focusing back in on the breath, just like we did in day 1. So inhaling through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, feel yourself sinking down through your mat. Feel free to make some sound. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. And then continuing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So part of a yoga practice is really to quieten the mind, and can't be a better time than now. So I know that we're all really concerned with what's going on in the world. So taking some time just to switch off for a moment and to bring your awareness into your body is extremely beneficial to manage your anxiety levels and just keep your body and mind healthy. So let's just begin by doing that by just focusing on the breath. So inhaling and exhaling. And with each exhale, see if you can relax your body a little bit more. With each inhale, focus on expanding the body into space. Let's take a moment to bring your hands on your low belly. We're going to inhale and allow the low belly to rise. And as you exhale, low belly falls. Continue inhaling through the nose, low belly rise. Exhale, low belly falls. Soften the gaze, soften the forehead, soften the jaw, soften the eyelids. And then gently blinking open the eyes, and we're going to start with an imprint. So we're going to press the low back into the mat and then release the low back to neutral. So pelvis is going to gently tuck forwards as you do that, and then bring it back down. I'm going to bring my arms up so you can see what my pelvis is doing. So lower back presses into the mat and then release. So printing the low back into the mat and then bringing the pelvis back to neutral. Let's do that 4 more times. Exhale as you press the low back into the mat. Inhale, release the pelvis back to neutral. As you do that, make sure you're squeezing the block together so inner thighs are also engaged. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, press the low back into the mat. And inhale, release. So we're going to come into bridge this way. So we're going to do the same movements as we just did. Inhale here. Exhale, press the low back into the floor, and then press the feet into the mat as you lift your hips up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Come up. Hips are in length of the thighs. Inhale, and exhale, slowly roll down. So you're probably going to feel the back of your legs activating here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll up. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly roll back down. We're going to take 1 more. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly roll up. Inhale here and hold your bridge pose. So you're going to keep the hips up for 3 breaths. Let's take 1 more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release down one vertebrae at a time. Take a moment to remove the block and put it by your side. And then hug the right knee into your right armpit as you extend the left leg. So when we hug the knee into the armpit, it's going to create some compression into the right hip flexor, which is what we want. So from here, just lifting the torso off the mat if you wish. Just activating the core a little bit. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, slowly release down, switch sides. Left knee into the left armpit. Inhale here. And exhale, squeeze. And then lift the torso off the mat if you wish. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And slowly release down. Place your feet down onto the mat. And we're going to come into a tabletop with those feet. So bring your legs up. You can flex your feet if you wish. So again, if you wish, you can squeeze the block in between the knees, or you can just squeeze the knees together. From here, we're going to just twist side to side. So inhale here. Exhale, bring your knees over to your right with control. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, take your knees over to your left. So my arms are out by the side, but I'm trying not to use my arms to press down into the mat or into the floor. I'm trying to make the work happen into my core muscles. So perhaps you can take the arms out of the equation by bringing the arms up. Inhale, exhale, bring the knees over to the other side. If this feels very easy to you, you can extend the top leg as you come down. So inhale here, exhale, lift the top leg up. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, switch legs. So top leg comes up as you move to the left side. It's the right leg lifting. As you move to the right side, it's the left leg lifting. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, take it down. Let's take 2 more. You can take any variation you wish. Level 3 would be with 2 legs straight. So inhale here. Exhale, come over to your side. I have my couch in the way, so I can't fully straighten my legs. Inhale, exhale, take it over to the other side. Let's take 1 more each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take any variation you wish. Inhale, lift. And exhale, take it over to the other side. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, place your feet down. Remove your block. Inhale, bring your arms up above your head. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Inhale, press the hips up, rolling up into bridge. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, float the right leg up, straightening that leg. Flex your right foot as you move the right leg down. Keep the hips lifted. Exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg back up. Exhale, press through that left heel, lift the hips high. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right leg lowers down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, place the right foot down. Inhale, left leg floats up. Exhale, flex your left foot as the left leg moves down. Keep your hips lifted. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg comes down. 2 more. Inhale, press your hips up. Exhale, lower that left leg. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, lift the leg. And exhale, place the left foot back down. Inhale, lift your hips up. And exhale, slowly release down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, bring the arms up above head. Turn your pinky towards the sky, and then as you exhale, start peeling the spine off. You might want to adjust your feet a little bit. See if you can take out any hiccups. Inhale here, sit nice and tall onto your sitting bones. Exhale, slowly roll back down. Extend the arms in front. Inhale, lift the arms up above the head. Exhale, peeling back up. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, slowly release down. Let's take 1 more. Inhale, arms up above the head. Exhale, slowly roll up. Inhale, lift the heart. And then stay here. I'm going to move back a little bit so I stay onto my mat. Stay here for a moment. We're going to come into a boat pose. So extend one leg, extend the other, and come into a balance. From here, lift your heart, extend your arms by your legs, and flex your feet. From here, we're going to kick the feet away from the torso. So inhale here, exhale, come into half boat. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, half boat. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, come back into boat, inhale. If you wish, straighten your legs for 3 breaths. Hold it here, find that balance, make sure you're breathing, and hug your knees into your chest. Good job. Just allow that to move away now. Just stretch out your low back a little bit. So we're going to come onto our knees, so hands and knees. So knees directly underneath the hips, wrists are directly underneath the shoulders, and then just take a couple of cat-cows to warm up the spine a little more. Inhale, arch the spine, exhale, round, press up. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. And last one, inhale, and exhale. Coming into a tabletop, bring your right leg up and press your right foot straight parallel to the ceiling. So avoid dropping your belly here. Keep your belly engaged so that the spine stays long. From here, we're going to do little presses with that right heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Press out of the shoulders. Keep the neck nice and long. 2, and 1. From there, turn out at your hip and lift the leg sideways for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that right knee down, left side. Float the left leg up, flex your left foot, and little presses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn at the hip, lift the left knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring that knee back down and just sit back onto your heels into child's pose for a moment. I want you to stretch your arms in front and rest your forehead down onto the mat. So if you wish, you can bring the palms away from the mat, so just the fingertips are resting onto the mat for a deep stretch into the armpits. And then come back into a tabletop. We're going to take what I call thread the needle. So it's a twist in the spine. We're going to lift the right arm up. Exhale, slide the arm through underneath the left. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, slide the right arm through. Last one, inhale, lift the right arm high. And exhale, slide the right arm through. From here, we're going to just hold the shoulder down onto the mat, and you can extend the left arm up in front. And just hold it here, stretching the shoulders, stretching the spine. Let's take one more breath here. Connect to your breath. And softening the expressions of the face. And then bring your left hand a little closer towards your forehead. So you can either stay in that thread the needle, or you can find a balance by lift the left leg up. So we're balancing on our right shoulder and our right leg basically. Flex that left foot. We're going to hold for one more breath. Inhale here. And exhale, place the knee back down. Inhale, float the right arm up. Exhale, step the right arm down. Let's do the same on the other side. So inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, slide it through, thread the needle. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, left arm slides through. Last one, inhale, left arm comes up. And exhale, left arm slides through. From here, Just extend the right arm in front. And breathe into your shoulder, breathe into your twist. And take one more breath here, inhale. And then bring your right hand closer towards your forehead to find balance. And then perhaps extend the right leg up. So try not to roll into your side, try and keep that balance. I know it's a little bit of a challenge here, so just let it be difficult. It's all right that it's challenging. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, bring the right knee down. Inhale, float the left arm up. And exhale, step the left arm back down. Let's take a moment to sit back onto our toes. So we're going to curl our toes under. And we're going to sit our hips back onto our heels. So from here, I want you to lift your left arm up and bend at the elbow. Hold on to your left elbow, and this might be enough. If you want more of a shoulder opener, bring your right arm around and see if you can hold on to your fingers. So we're going to hold here for a few breaths. So this might feel a little uncomfortable in the toes. If it's very unbearable, you can release the toes and sit down onto your heels. But if you can manage, it's a really good stretch for the feet. We don't really tend to stretch the feet like that, so it's good to create that kind of flexibility in the feet. So from here, release the arms, bring the right arm up, bend at the elbow, and then hold onto your right elbow. You can either hold it here, bring the left arm round, holding onto your fingers, and opening in the shoulder joints. Let's take another 2 breaths here. Again, if you wish, you can always release the toes. And then bring the arms back in front. We're coming back into our tabletop. This time we're going to curl our toes under, and we're going to move our hips back into a downward facing dog. So move your heels back a couple of times, finding stillness. Shoulders away from the ears. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale, exhale, come down into a plank. So we're going to come down into plank. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders if they're not there yet. Now bring your right arm, right hand to the center of your mat. You're going to rotate on the outside edges of your hips and coming into a side plank. If this is too challenging, bring your right knee down for support. So take another breath or 2 here. Inhale and exhale, come back down into plank. Let's try the other side. So bring your left hand to the center of your mat, roll onto the sides of your feet and extend the right arm up. So your shoulders should be above your wrists. And again, if you wish, you can bring the left knee down. Take one more breath here, inhale. And exhale, come back down into your plank. From plank here, bring your knees down, tops of the feet down, and slowly lower yourself down onto your belly. We're going to take a couple of cobras like we did in day 1. Inhale, lift the chest off the mat. Exhale, slowly come down. Let's take 2 more, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Last one, this time we're going to press into the mat. Squeeze your glutes and press your toes into the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. Let's take another breath or 2 here. Last inhale. And exhale, slowly release down. Lovely. We're going to bring the arms in front. We're going to take a little swim here. So we're going to lift both our arms and our legs off the mat. So lift up here, and from there take a little paddle. We'll take 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take a little rest, shake it out. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders, inhale, and exhale, press up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands and drop the left heel down. We're gonna come into warrior two. So come up, arms extended. Inhale here, exhale, bend that right knee. We're holding it here for a couple of breaths. And then from here, inhale, exhale, bring the right elbow to right knee and bring your left arm up above your head. Take another breath here, inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up into warrior two. Exhale, straighten your right leg, turn your palms towards the side of the mat and reach to the front of your mat. And then just lower down into Trikonasana or triangle pose. You can either look up or down for this posture. And now I want to do a really fun balance. This is one of my favorite yoga transitions. So if you have a block, you can grab the block and place it in front of your right foot. So you're going to bend your right knee, bring your left hand to your left hip. You can either get there in one big sweep, or you can just take a hop or two, bring your right hand onto the block or onto the mats, and then as you straighten your right leg, you're going to extend your left leg up, and then extend your left arm up. So we're in Ardha Chandrasana or half moon pose. Let's hold it here for one breath. Inhale, exhale, bend your right knee and step your left foot back into warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, windmill your arms down and step the right foot back into a plank. From here, I want you to roll onto your right side. So we're going to come down onto the side of our body. So we're on our right side here. You can extend the right arm up. Just need to move my speaker out of the way. So you can either extend the arm here or you can place your head onto your hands. So whatever feels more comfortable. We're going to bend both knees, bring your left hand on your left hip, and from here I want you to open the knee. So this is called the clam in Pilates. I want you to lift the left knee and use your left glute to do the work. So what you don't want to do is rock forwards and back onto your hips. Let's take another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do the same thing this time. Both feet are lifted so that there's actually a little bit more range of motion. So if you want to keep that left arm in front, go ahead. So we're working the side of that glute here. So we're working the side of the hip. This is actually a really good exercise if you're doing a lot of sitting during these few weeks, because those muscles are going to get weak and tight. So it's good to strengthen them. Let's take one more here and then little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the knees down, extend the top leg, flex your foot. Now we're going to do 3 variations of these leg lifts. One is with the toes pointing straight forwards, one is with the leg turned out, and one is with the leg turned in. So let's start with the first version. So foot is parallel to the mat, little lifts for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg down. Now turn out at the hips so that the toes are pointing forwards without rocking the hips forwards or back. Lift the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. So you might feel the burn already. 1, and then little pulses for 5. If it's really unbearable, feel free to take a break. If it's just discomfort, then keep going, please. And lower the leg, turn in from the hip. So now the heel is pointing up. Let's take 5, 4, 3 more, 2, and 1, and little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Give yourself a little massage, shake out that hip, and then place the top foot down onto the mat. Extend the bottom foot, so the right leg is extended, and we're going to do little pulses for 30. So we're working the inner thigh here. You don't have to do 30, just do as many as you want until you feel the burn, and then do a few more. That's usually the rule. So little pulses. Make sure that the leg goes straight upwards, the heel and toes are moving together as a unit. Let's take another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Roll onto your belly. Interlace the fingers behind you and come up into Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift here into your locust pose. Exhale, stay here. Lift, come a little higher. Exhale, stay here. Lift, come as high as you can. And exhale, slowly release down. Hands underneath the shoulders, press up and back into downward facing dog. So just so I don't have my back towards you guys, I'm going to actually switch around in a moment so that we'll do everything on the other side. So, but first things first, like take a moment to walk your feet towards your hands. So take as many steps as you wish and then come into a forwards fold. So your knees can be bent or straight. Hands onto the mat, relax your head. And then slowly come up with a flat back inhale. Palms together. Exhale. So I'm going to turn around so I can do the same on the other side. Feel free to do the same thing. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, take a forwards fold. Inhale, lift the heart, look forwards. Exhale, start walking your hands forwards to come into downward facing dog on the other side. Inhale, float the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, drop the right heel down, and come up into warrior 2. So we do everything now on the other side. Keep your left knee bent, arms stretched out on either side. Bend your left knee a little bit more. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale and exhale, left elbow to left knee, right arm comes up above the head. Take another breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back into warrior 2. And we're going to come into Trikonasana, but I'm already going to grab my block for my transition into our half moon pose. So Trikonasana, straightening the front leg, palms turn to the side, reach as far as you can, and then bring the left arm down. So even here you can use a block if you wish, so that the shoulders can be stacked on top of each other. Let's take one more breath here, inhale. Exhale. Bend your front knee, bring your right hand to your right hip. And then from here, either move your block towards your foot or just place the left hand onto the mat. You can take a hop or two until you find your balance, straightening the left leg, straightening the right leg, and then extend the right arm up. Coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Let's take one more breath here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, and then bend the left knee and step the right foot back into warrior 2. With control somehow. Inhale here, exhale, windmilling the arms either side by your left foot. Step your left foot back, and then come to the side of your body. So you're lying on your left side here. The knees are going to be bent. And you're going to either extend the left arm up above the head, or you can support the head with the hands, whichever feels comfortable. So knees are bent, and we're going to do those little pulses again. So the clam. Lift the right knee up, make sure your hips are not moving. So we're just isolating in the hip socket. Let's take 4 more. And make sure that you're breathing as you're doing that. So sometimes when we're doing something challenging, we tend to hold the breath. So I want you to just remember that the most important thing here is to breathe. And then little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right arm in front. Now lift your feet off the mat, and you can lift a little higher for 8, 6, 5. Feel the glute working. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee down. Straighten the top leg, flex the foot, and we're going to do little pulses for 5. So make sure that the foot is parallel to the floor. 3 more. 2, and 1. Little pulses. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower the leg down, turn out at the hip, toes going straight up for 5, 4, 3 more, 2, and 1. Little pulses. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Turn in at the hip, so toes are pointing down, heel pointing up. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Step the right foot behind your left. Extend the left leg, and then little pulses. Take about 30. I don't really mind how many you do, as long as you feel that burn, and then have a few more. So do an extra 10 once you start to feel it. So it's the moment that we have that level of discomfort that we're actually getting stronger, that we're actually doing the work. So if you, it's not, I don't want you to push past your limits, but I want you to be mildly discomfortable at times so that we're actually getting stronger. Let's take 10 more. And release. Bend both knees and just shake out that hip for a moment. Nice work, everybody. So let's come back into a plank. Inhale, exhale, press into plank, and then lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. So we're coming towards the end of our session, but first of all, I want to work the full core with an elbow plank. So we're going to come into plank. We're going to bring both our elbows down. You can interlace the fingers if you wish. And we're going to hold it here for about 30 seconds. So make sure your hips are in line with your torso, in line with your legs. Keep breathing. Move the heels away from the hips. We have about 15 seconds to go. If your body is shaking, this means that you're getting stronger. So see it as a positive thing. And remember, when we're uncomfortable, it means that we're working. So keep breathing, press out of the shoulder joints. Let's take another 5 seconds here. And slowly release down with control. Let's come into Sphinx. Bring your fingers wide. Press your shoulders away from your ears and lift your heart. Hold it here, press the toes into the mat. Make sure you're breathing. I'll take another 2 breaths here. Lovely. And then press the hands underneath the mat. Press up and back into downward facing dog. So bring your knees down, tops of the feet down, and sit back into child's pose for a moment. Stretch your arms in front. And then slowly come up. We're going to take it down onto our backs. So just make your way there. Back into that original position from the beginning of our class. We're going to do a little hip opener before we take it into a quick Shavasana. Sorry, just moving my speaker out of the way. So we go, bring the right leg up. So knee comes up, flex at the right foot. Bring your right foot ankle onto your left knee. So this is called reclined pigeon pose. Bring your left leg towards your torso and hold the back of your left leg. Just breathe into that right hip. Feel free to close the eyes. So we call these more yin postures. This is really working on relaxation. So again, a great tool to practice mindfulness. Focusing on where we feel the sensation in the body. Sending our breath to that area. And see if we can let go of any tension. Make sure you keep the right foot flexed to protect the right knee. Let's take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release that left foot down. Switch sides. Left knee comes up, flex at the left foot. And then place the left ankle onto the right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your thigh towards your chest. And flex your left foot. Feel free to close the eyes if you wish. And send your breath into the area that you might feel slightly discomfortable, or just where you might feel some sensation into that left hip. And just release any tension in that hip as you breathe. Slowly release down that right foot. Bring both feet down onto the mat and hug your knees into your chest. And just gently rolling the knees one way. So you're going to feel a little massage on your low back. And then rolling the other way. And then we're going to come to Shavasana. So bring your feet down. If you wish, you can take it into a butterfly position with your legs. So the soles of the feet come together. Lift your ribcage up, slide your shoulders underneath. Hands can be by the hips and close the eyes. And just focus how the energy is flowing freely through all the cells of your body. Feeling connected to the body. Feeling supported by the earth, carrying our weight. Feeling a sense of open heart. Stay here for about one more minute. With each inhale, feel your body expanding into the space. With each exhale, feel yourself grounding through your mat. Softening the forehead, softening the jaw. And then take a deeper inhalation. Take a moment to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll onto one side. And slowly make your way to sitting. And cross the legs in front for a moment. Bring your hands on top of your knees and feel free to close your eyes. Then bring the palms together at the heart center. Just remember, we don't have control what happens outside of us, but we do have control how we react and respond to the things around us. We have control to shift our mood, shift our energy. So I just want you to acknowledge that you took time out for yourself to self-care. Nice job, everybody. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.